So interesting developments in America, and I saw this one coming. I think a lot of us saw this one coming. But back in May, House Speaker Mike Johnson unveiled legislation designed to ensure that only American citizens vote. Now you might think, oh, that's very obvious and plain. I mean, come on, everyone would sign on to that, whether you're left or right, Democrat or Republican. That's obviously right, that only Americans should vote. The unfortunate reality is that Joe Biden has let in millions of illegal immigrants, and the risk that the immigrants could influence the elections is extremely high. Johnson was pushing for the bill before the Independence Day recess with a thread explaining what the legislation does to ensure only US citizens vote. Many on the left oppose the legislation, claiming it is unnecessary because it is already illegal to vote if you're not a US citizen. Biden's also apparently said he'll vote against this. Johnson addressed this when he introduced the bill earlier. Some have noted it is already a crime for non-citizens to vote in a federal election, and that is true. But here are 4 things that are also true. Number 1, it is true that there is no mechanism to ensure only those registering or voting are actually citizens. Number 2, it is true that Biden has welcomed millions and millions of illegal aliens, including sophisticated criminal syndicates and agents of adversarial governments, into our borders. Number 3, it is true that a growing number of localities are blurring the lines for non-citizens by allowing them already to vote in municipal elections. And number 4, it is true that Democrats have expressed a desire to turn non-citizens into voters, because then they can get all the illegals to vote for them and keep them in power, regardless of what the American citizens actually want. Obviously, Elon Musk jumped on this as well and reposted Johnson's stuff and said those who oppose this are traitors. All caps, traitors. What is the penalty for traitors again? So watch this, watch France, watch what's happening in other countries and how the migrants are playing a role, and all these things are coming to a head in elections, because that is what's lying ahead for America. God bless. Keep looking up. Shalom.